Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are reviewing the Xiaomi Redmi 2. It's available from Flipkart exclusively for Rs 6,999. Comes with 4G LTE connectivity, Snapdragon 410 quad-core processor, 8 megapixel rear, 2 megapixel front-facing camera, 1 gig of RAM and an 8 gig ROM, which is expandable up to 32 gigs. Now that we are done with the specs, let's have a look at the build of the device. On the left there's nothing. At the top you have the 3.5 audio jack, on the right volume rocker and power button. Both are very sturdy, offer good feedback. Space to open the back cover, at the bottom primary microphone and the micro USB port. Now Xiaomi should do something about the design of this port. You really don't know how to insert the micro USB cable. You have secondary noise cancellation mic, 8 megapixel rear camera with BSI sensor, and you have the loudspeaker over there as well, which is very clear. It sounds really well too. Now let's open up the back cover. Now in itself the back cover is sturdy, but when on the phone it does creak a little bit from the sides. Now I've asked other users, it doesn't happen for everyone. So you can expand storage up to 32 gigs. You can use a 4G SIM card, a 3G SIM card or a 2G SIM card in either of the SIM card slots. You have a 2200 mAh removable battery. Now as I was saying, the back cover does creak a little bit, but it's not the same for every user. So it might just be a review unit. Now at the top, 2 megapixel camera, proximity and light sensors up there along with the main earpiece. I have 3 capacitive buttons here, and this time around too, like the Redmi 1S, they don't light up. But you do have a notification LED and it's a multicolor one. So you can configure that too. So you have a 4.7-inch HD IPS display in the front, clad in Asahi Dragontrail Glass for protection. And it's a fully laminated display, which means the LCD, the touch panel and the front glass all are molded together. For better viewing experience, it increases contrast as well as touch response. Moreover, the viewing angles are very wide. You won't notice any distortion, brightness shifting, color shifting, or even backlight bleed on this display. It looks amazing. The colors look absolutely spot on. You can see that here too. Now for some reason, if you don't like the default setting, just head into display settings and you can change the color profile or even the color saturation up to your liking. Now here's the default dialer. We didn't have any major issues with network or call quality. Actually, call quality was very clear. Moreover, call recording is built in here. The animations on MIUI 6 do look really nice. You can see this calling in screen as well. Everything just looks great on it. Now Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth as well as USB tethering is available. Now GPS is also available and it does work pretty well. Even in terms of navigation, you do have a magnetic field sensor built in. Now here's the camera app. We have a separate camera review. You can have a look at that. You have HDR mode, manual controls. You do have scene modes available here too. So let's just get into that. There's several scene modes that you can apply directly from here. Now auto mode generally worked out best for us. Now sometimes the camera can actually produce a bit oversaturated images, but you can see that under good lighting, colors generally look quite alright. Now have a look at some of the samples. Now this might not be the sharpest camera around, but it does get the job done. Among its peers, it's one of the better cameras available. HDR images do turn out quite well. There is very little noise when you take images with ambient light. Now indoor shots do turn out to be a bit noisy, but the flash definitely helps. Now the front camera is quite sharp here as well. Beautify mode definitely enhances selfies. Now coming to music playback, this is your MIUI music player. You have your album art there. You can set the current playing song as your ringtone. You do have an equalizer built in with several presets. You can customize that. You do have a very loud speakerphone which is clear and does have a hint of bass in it too. You do have FM along with recording available on your Xiaomi Redmi 2 and it performs quite well. It is able to find channels quickly and retain network as well. Now we are playing a 1080p video sample. The video player here is pretty robust. You can increase or decrease volume by swiping top to bottom from the right. From the left, you can increase or decrease your brightness. You can scroll through the video as well, and you can take a snapshot while playing the video. Now we are playing our Mi Pad unboxing from YouTube. Now it's playing at 720p maximum supported by the display. Again, flawless playback here. Now video playback looks really neat on this display. Now let's come to the software. So many of you guys had asked us, how does it perform in multitasking? How much RAM is free? So before we start, you have about 137 MB free right now, and I have several apps open. I haven't closed any apps since I have started this review. Now let's get to the launcher. So if you pinch to zoom on any of the home screens, you can go ahead and add your widgets, change wallpapers, or even apply different scroll effects to the home screen. Now by default, single tapping on the recent apps key opens up your task manager. Long tapping it opens up your menu. So you can go ahead and change the effects of the home screen, which I just told you. Now you can bulk move and delete your various apps in MIUI. So let's say I select all the apps that I want to move somewhere else, pinch them together. Then either you can shift them to a different folder or even move them to a different home screen by just simply dragging and dropping them. You can uninstall them directly as well. Now let's get into the notification shade. So you have your notification toggles right up there. There are several toggles. It's a scrollable list. Now there's a bit of difference in MIUI 6. You can have pop-up notifications available here. So you can choose which apps can actually show those notifications. And you can customize the position of your quick toggles in the notification shade as well. Now this phone is still running on Android 4.4. KitKat, but Xiaomi has said that Redmi devices will be upgraded to Android Lollipop sometime soon. Now out of the box you have about 4.6 gigs of storage available. Out of that 8 gig ROM. Apps are not movable to the external storage, but USB OTG is supported here. Now for some of the features of MIUI, if you long tap on the home button when you are on the lock screen, it starts the flash. If you long tap on the back button, it actually opens up the camera quickly and takes a photo. Very handy feature here. If you just want to capture a shot very quickly and don't want to miss a moment. You can also customize what the capacitive buttons do on long press. You can see right here, long press to take photo, and you can wake up the device with the volume rocker, which definitely helps. You don't have to search for that power button anymore. Now you can apply thousands of themes to your phone, so lots of customization options available. Now you have a do not disturb mode available too. You can set a time on the device where no notifications will be shown. Similar to priority interruptions on Android 5.0 Lollipop, you have a guest mode available on MIUI 2. Again, similar to Android Lollipop. Now you have the brilliant security app inbuilt, which comes with a cleaner. You can restrict data usage. You have a power manager. You have a permissions manager, a block list, all rolled into one. It's one of the best apps on MIUI actually. Now there are several subtle animations built into MIUI 6 as well. Just have a look there. The airplane flies away when you use the airplane mode, and while uninstalling an app, it goes ahead and breaks into a million pieces with the same color as the app icon. So again, a touch of design here and there. Now web browsing is generally very smooth on this device. I haven't noticed any major lag, but yes, text and images sometimes do take a little bit longer to render. But pinch to zoom is very smooth over here. Now let me just open up a few apps, Gallery, Play Store. Let me just open up Google settings as well. So now I have several apps open in the background. I haven't closed any apps till now. And you can see I still have 141 MB free. So garbage collection is actually pretty good over here. Apps never crash on this phone, at least I haven't noticed it till now. And you can see that Google Chrome Reloaded, which I just opened a few minutes back. Now garbage collection, that means is just about modestly aggressive. It comes into the picture when you have less than about 150 MB RAM free. And that's why I think games also play very well on this device. Sometimes there is a bit of lag and stutter in high-end games, but the phone doesn't heat up while playing games. But yes, app data is not movable to the external storage, so you're limited to that 4.5 gigs. Now battery life is definitely better than average over here. I was able to get more than 1 day of usage with moderate use, and even with heavy use you would have to charge the phone overnight only after coming home. Well folks, that was a review of the Xiaomi Redmi 2. Now for Rs 6,999 you really can't get a better device. It has a brilliant display in the front, it performs well, and it looks good doing it. Now the Moto E is a definite competition over here, but only in terms of build quality. Everything else seems better on the Xiaomi Redmi 2, including its brilliant cameras as well as the display. Now there are some minor annoyances here. The capacitive keys are still not backlit, apps are still not movable to the external storage, and it's running on Android 4.4 KitKat. But even then, it's great value for money at its price point, and MIUI is a definite value add. We will be back with more. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. If you have any questions, just hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.